From the very first moment, human life begins with an event so small, so hidden, that it passes unnoticed by the world. Yet, within the mysterious chambers of the human body, a profound and intricate dance is underway. A biological symphony that will set in motion the story of every person who has ever lived. This is the journey from fertilization to conception, the miraculous beginning of life. Every month, in the ovary of a woman, the stage is set for this journey. Under the guiding influence of powerful hormones, follicle-stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone, a single egg matures. This egg, known as an oocyte, waits inside a protective follicle, preparing for the moment it will be released. This process is called ovulation. Typically, around the midpoint of a 28-day menstrual cycle, the follicle bursts open and the mature egg is released into the pelvic cavity. The egg's journey is a gentle one at first. At the opening of the fallopian tube, tiny finger-like projections called fimbria sweep the egg inside. Once within the tube, the egg's window of opportunity opens, but only for a brief moment. It has perhaps 12 to 24 hours to meet a sperm. Time is of the essence, for if fertilization does not occur, the egg will soon disintegrate, and the cycle will begin anew. Meanwhile, the stage is set for another remarkable journey. During intercourse, a man releases as many as 200 to 300 million sperm into the vaginal canal. Each is equipped with a strong tail and a purpose: to swim, to navigate, and to find the single egg waiting in the fallopian tube. The journey is perilous. The female reproductive tract is a labyrinth, filled with obstacles and guarded by the woman's immune system. Only a small fraction of these millions will survive the hostile environment and continue onward. With each passing second, the number dwindles until only a few hundred reach the place where the egg waits, the ampullary region of the fallopian tube. In this quiet, hidden space, the race reaches its climax. Sperm surround the egg, each attempting to penetrate its outer layers, the corona radiata and the zona pellucida. Only one will succeed. The lucky sperm binds to the egg and, with the help of special enzymes, bores its way through. The moment it breaks through, a miraculous transformation occurs. The egg's membrane hardens instantly, blocking all other sperm from entering. This is the cortical reaction, a safeguard ensuring that only one sperm can fertilize the egg. And then, in an instant, fertilization occurs. The genetic material from the sperm merges with that of the egg, creating a single cell known as a zygote. Within this microscopic sphere, 46 chromosomes, 23 from the mother and 23 from the father, combine to form a unique genetic blueprint, a code that will determine everything from eye color to the shape of a future smile. The miracle of life has truly begun. The zygote, though no larger than a grain of sand, is now alive with possibility. It immediately begins to divide, a process called cleavage. The zygote does not grow in size. Instead, it splits rapidly into smaller and smaller cells, called blastomeres, forming a solid ball known as the morula. With each division, the cells become more specialized, more destined for their future roles. By the fourth day after fertilization, the morula transforms into a blastocyst, a hollow ball of cells with an inner cell mass. The inner mass will become the embryo, while the outer layer will form the structures needed to support and nourish new life. All the while, the blastocyst is traveling through the fallopian tube, propelled gently toward the uterus. The uterus, meanwhile, has been preparing for its guest. Under the influence of the hormone progesterone, the lining of the uterus, the endometrium, thickens and becomes rich with blood vessels and nutrients. The blastocyst arrives around day 6 or 7, searching for a suitable place to anchor itself. Implantation is a delicate process. The blastocyst attaches to the endometrium, sending signals that prompt the maternal tissue to envelop and nourish it. Molecular communication ensures that both embryo and mother cooperate in this most critical of early partnerships. Once the blastocyst is securely embedded, it can draw upon the mother's blood supply, receiving oxygen and nutrients for the first time. This moment, the completion of implantation, marks the true beginning of conception. The embryo is now anchored within the womb, and pregnancy has officially begun. In the days that follow, the developing cells begin to produce human chorionic gonadotropin, or HCG, the hormone detected by pregnancy tests. HCG signals the mother's body to maintain the uterine lining and halt the menstrual cycle, ensuring that the embryo remains protected and supported. With implantation complete, the placenta begins to form. This vital organ will serve as a lifeline, allowing the exchange of oxygen, nutrients, and waste between mother and child. The inner cell mass of the blastocyst continues to differentiate, developing first into the embryo and, with time, into the fetus. The outer layers form membranes and structures that will cushion and sustain the growing life within. All of this unfolds in the astonishingly brief interval of the first 7 to 10 days after fertilization. In these hidden, silent days, a single cell has transformed into a complex organism, setting the stage for all the wonders of human development that will follow. Each of us, regardless of who we are or where we come from, began this way. In the quietest corners of the body, at the smallest scale, with the greatest potential. Life begins with a spark, a moment of fusion and transformation that soon gives rise to a heartbeat, to movement, to consciousness. The journey from fertilization to conception is a testament to the power, beauty, and complexity of life itself. It is a story as old as humanity, yet every occurrence is a miracle anew. From the union of two cells, the miracle of life begins, carrying forward the potential for love, hope, and the infinite possibilities of the human spirit.